His faith movement.
Genesis chapter 3 from verse 23. Therefore the Lord God sent him forth away from the garden to till the ground from whence he was taken. So he drove out the men, and he placed at the east of the garden cherubims and a flaming sword which turned every way, to keep the way of the tree of life. May God bless the reading of his word. There was something which was revealed unto me when I was reading this chapter. It has nothing to do with their sins. Adam and Eve are in garden. Now, verse 23, and God drove them out of the garden, because God said, now man has become one of us. It is no longer permissible for man to stay as one of us. Now get out of the garden and find your own way of survival. Many people, you may say, it was good for us to have remained in the garden. But today I want to tell you that it is not good for you to remain in Eden, because you will not understand your value. You will not understand how far can you stretch. So God said, now men afanana nesu azingaita kuti chigarisana toonana maonero ataingoita pamwe chete. Nasi chibuda uende to fend for yourself from today. Many people are not, and Adam and Eve were cursed. But let me tell you this, Adam and Eve were blessed that day they were chased away from the garden. They were blessed that day God told them, now get out of this place. When God realized that Adam and Eve has become like one of us, it was an awakening to the blessing he had placed on his creation. I created this creature in my image and my likeness with my abilities, so I cannot be coming down with the food again. In him is me. I don't want to repeat myself in this man. Therefore, I now realize my blessings upon this man. Now you two guys, get out and show forth what I've made you to be. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a blessing that looks like a curse. This time we thought Adam and Eve were cursed. That is why they were chased away from the garden. But hear me, they were blessed with the blessings of the abilities of God. They were blessed with wisdom to be able to till the ground. But there is no way it is written or recorded that Adam was taught how to till the ground. God said, go and till the ground. He never said, come, let me teach you how to till the ground. There is an inborn ability in you which does not require you to go through unnecessary processes. As long as you are awakened to that truth, you will find yourself achieving that which you thought you cannot do.
Jesus.
Let me tell you this. In Adam and Eve, there was the ability of tilling the ground, but they never knew until they were blazed out of Eden. I do not talk about cases today, but they were blazed out of the garden. Many people will say that the day God stopped visiting Adam and Eve. That's a lie. Because if you read the other chapters, you realize the same God could come back and visit them. When Adam and Eve were chased away or were blazed out of Eden, it was an awakening giant, an awakening moment. When you get blazed, that's the day your problem seems to be starting. Other people are blessed. That's why they are in peace. When you get blessed, ask Jacob. Jacob will tell you, after the blessing, I began to run. After the blessing, I began to run. I thought after being blessed to become a father of many nations, to become a lord of his brothers, he could sit back and begin to say, Esau, bring my coffee here. Isaac, bring my tea here. It was never like that. That day he got blessed, he began to run. But all these years, Jacob was still in his mother's bosom. Ukaona uri comfort zone zoti uri Eden. You are not yet blessed. When you are blessed, you begin to open your mind. Where is it? Where is that place I can go and begin to open your shops? You begin to open your businesses. That is done when you are blessed. You give because you are blessed to give.
Oh yes.
Choose life embassy.
Choose Life Embassy with Prophet Shepherd Chizana.